Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host.
Yeah.
James. James? You there? You're a little bit quiet. Let me adjust you a bit. All right. Welcome, James.
Right, okay.
A lot of things happened this week.
What up?
Well, first, you got anything you wanna rant about before I go into the main topics? Which has nothing to do with Epic 7?
Yeah.
Which I stream on my channel. Twitch.tv/GizWhatWorks.
Twitch.
Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday.
Name _.
A little bit late, but we always make it work.
Tuesday stream. every Monday and Tuesday stream.
Yeah.
I watched the new Gundam movie that came out on the 1st.
Oh yeah, right.
July 1st.
Didn't you say they were gonna release the Gundam movie on Netflix, but then they didn't or something?
No, they did, but for some reason on my phone, I'm literally incapable of looking up anything Gundam at all. Like it's just all gone on my phone. So like on the app
so
on
they
my phone,
did release it, but you just couldn't see it.
They did. Right, they did.
Okay.
But they will pay for their transgressions of taking it away from me on my phone though.
But I mean, it's not their fault, right? It's your phone.
Semantics,
right?
JD.
You have like
they're bureaucrats, JD. They're bureaucrats. I'm gonna kill them all anyways.
We're not political here on the Crapshoot podcast, but God, do I hate those Republic Democrats, man.
Republicans.
Republic Democrats, man.
I hate those Republicats.
Republicans. God damn it.
Man, I really hate Obi-Wan.
See you later, member. Have fun watching interspecies reviewers. That's a good one.
Yeah, it came out on Netflix the other day, and I watched it immediately. Yeah. Once I got it on my computer, I pulled it up and I watched it.
How was it?
And it was great, dude. The opening to it was so just sudden. It was like they had all this like build up for like, oh, look at all these characters and like an airplane and stuff, and it's like, all right, let's get crazy, and it just fucking popped off and everything from there. And they're not holding back on the blood factor with this one.
Is Gundam like a bloody franchise? Like
no,
a bloody
not particularly. Even like with their more like mature.
I don't usually watch Gundam, so I don't know.
It's like even with their more mature content, it's like, they got a little blood coming from here, they got a little head wound and stuff like that, or they get shot. Okay.
They got a little wound on their head. It's like spurting blood. They're freaking just pumping out gallons of blood from their head.
That's what this one was, though. It was like,
really?
One of the characters walked up, put a gun in somebody's head, and just fucking like pulled the trigger, and it's just fucking blood splattering everywhere. It's like, oh, fuck. It's like I wasn't expecting that from Gundam of all places, you know?
Oh yeah, because isn't Gundam supposed to be like more of like a kids type of?
It was originally made to sell the toys, which were just the models.
Oh, the toys, right?
And originally the models were just these giant stiff like statues that you paint.
Yeah.
That's what they were. And now they've become actual like really cool like figures and stuff that if you want to build everything. But it was so sudden, and like it just fucking popped off from there, because then like more people started dying. Like it's just this big action scene with very smooth like kind of fluid animation and stuff.
Nice.
And I can't say the animation was super smooth and fluid at the end though, in the very end, because it was very clearly
maybe they ran out of budget right at the end.
I think they might have, because it was like either they had like a 3D model that had like cell shading to like activate at certain angles of the camera and stuff.
Yeah.
Or they very weirdly drew over a guy as he walked and everything, because it was just the weirdest fucking like just drawing I've ever seen of like an animated character just walking. Like if you watch it, and it's like literally at the very end, almost before it cuts, you're watching a character like walking on a ship and everything, and then he just like looks out, and it's like, it's so weird looking. But everything else looked great though, and I know exactly where all their budget went, because there's this scene where we're watching from the characters' perspectives of these Gundams fighting above them in the city and everything.
Yeah.
And they're having to like run around and dodge all the Gundams and like try to get out of the way as they're like just fucking crashing down, like flying, just shooting bolts, like straight, like explosions happening all around and stuff. And it's just this crazy like just jumble of just action and everything, and it's so visually amazing.
Yeah. You know what's gonna happen, James? You're
gonna watch
if
this.
I ever watch it, and I'll watch it and I'll be like, it's okay. And meanwhile, in my head, I was thinking that you're saying like, "Oh, this stuff, it's so visually amazing, so explosions everywhere." And then I watched like another thing. I'm like, "Oh, it's all right, I guess."
I mean, the explosions everywhere is absolutely correct, but you know, it might not be visually amazing to you. I can't speak for other people.
Well, I guess it's just subjective, isn't it?
Right. For me, it was very visually amazing. Like, you were watching how these Gundams affect the environment from the human's perspective, of, like, just being so down to the ground as they're fighting around them.
Yeah.
You know, they're having to dodge out, like, out of the way the shell casings from, like, their giant fucking guns just falling on top of them. And it's just so amazing looking. And then, like, you see one of them activate their thrusters and you watch it just, like, fucking burn all of the forest life around it and stuff. Like, all the grass and trees just immediately
You watch a deer get, like, evaporated or something?
Luckily not.
Not? What do you mean? That'd been awesome.
You watch a lot of people die.
Oh, you're fine watching people die, but when it's the deer that gets fired, oh, then and then it's too far.
I don't care for human lives.
I don't care about humans.
JD,
they suck.
I'm a jaded protagonist. I don't care.
Jaded, yes.
I'm jaded by the horrors of life.
God damn.
But it's so great, and I'm not a big fan of the designs for the Gundams, because there's mobile suits, which are just the regular robots, and there's Gundams, which are like the very specific, super advanced versions of them and everything. And they have
there's advanced Gundams.
Yeah, that's what
they
the
just
standard,
like. Are they just like Gundams, but like, you know what I imagine it to be? It's like a Russian Bakshoka doll, right? Where it's like Gundam suit, and then like a bunch of suit pieces walk over, like they attach over the Gundam suit. It's like a bigger Gundam, more suit pieces, more.
It's like, I'm holding this one right now. This is one of the Gundams and everything. I know I'm saying I'm holding this, but like none of your people can see it.
I see it.
But yeah, for you, this is like what one Gundam looks like, the Gundam Unicorn specifically. By the way, this movie takes place at the latest point of time in the Universal Century timeline, which means in the very first and most well-known timeline, that's what's happening.
It's literally anything. Every sentence, the sentence you just said, I have no idea what that means.
Okay, so Gundam has.
You don't have to explain it to me. It just takes place somewhere. Yes, I understand.
Gundam has several timelines, but in the main timeline that starts from the original series and everything, it was Gundam, is then Gundam Unicorn, which is this guy, and then it's Gundam Hathaway, which is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like the main plot points. There's shows and stuff that take place within that, but the main stuff, it's those three. We're watching at the latest point, which is the Hathaway storyline and everything, and it's just, I'm not a big fan of the designs because it's too much, and it's like they don't look like they can move because they're just so fucking like just.
I thought that was just Gundam in general though.
Yeah, but it's
they all look like they can't move. And bulky.
I know, but I mean, like, some of them, like, it's like, you know, it's like, stylistically.
Some of them, they're like, oh, this is a dad bod, but it's a Gundam suit.
I heard you talking about that. Like let them introduce an ugly character who's a dad bod.
Oh, did you hear me talk about that?
Yeah. I
really wanted that, man. They have that on Counterside, the other game that I sometimes play.
I had your stream up playing as I was playing as I was on my stream.
They got an ugly bastard in Counterside. It's like this middle-aged dude who's balding and he's fat, and he's in no way attractive, but he's hilarious. Also, he's terrible as a unit too. Like there's no use for him.
But he's a unit of a man.
But I have him in my lobby screen. I have him displayed in my lobby screen.
Yeah, there's the Gundams they show, they're just too much, and then they like transform into planes, but it's also like they're not very well lit in certain parts, so you can't really tell when it is and what it isn't.
It's like, Mom, can I have Transformers? No, we have Transformers at home. The Transformers at home, Gundam.
That's basically what it was like. By the way, I'm pretty sure Gundam actually existed before Transformers, but
aren't they both like Japanese made or something? Or is Transformers American?
No, Transformers is definitely Japanese inspired esque.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Gundam expired as, right? Because it came after.
JD, you're not gonna believe this.
What?
I have to go.
You have to go right now?
Yeah.
What? It's only been 10 minutes.
My dad's truck is ready, and I have to give him a ride to go get it.
Well, I guess I'm going back to RTA then.
Yeah, and we'll pick this up after I get back.
Thanks for your 10-minute long boring speech about Gundam that nobody cared about. God, he's gone. I could kill him. I could kill him. All right. Sorry about that. We're back. James had to go and do something 10 minutes into the podcast, so
Yeah.
now we're back on the normal scene.
Yeah.
Yet. All right, James. I'd rather not turn on my view because I'm eating right now, but you know, it's fine. I can just see you. It's good enough. So you're on your boring Gundam rant?
Yeah.
The one that made me lose like 8 viewers and then and then you left?
I don't think it did that.
You sure? No, I'm just kidding. It was my choice to do it, so it's fine.
Sure.
What's wrong, James? What's wrong? Truth pill too hard to swallow?
I don't need to take this. I don't need to fucking take this, okay?
He just left the call. James, actually though, I actually didn't realize that you were streaming too. I didn't realize you were streaming when I was streaming.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's elephant time.
Yeah, that's right. When you were typing elephant time, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Because I forgot that the elephant was the vehicle.
Here's the thing.
I
didn't type it. I used voice memo because I had you pulled up on my phone as I was playing and everything.
Yeah.
And I just like turned on like the fucking voice to text and I was like,
oh, yeah.
Elephant time.
Elephant time. So stupid.
Every time I made a mongoose friend, they'd get fucking murked.
Well, yeah, it's because mongoose. Everybody who loves to drive vehicles around in Halo just get murked. It's just what happens.
Especially in Halo Infinite, now that we have grapple hooks, so we could just latch onto the fucking vehicles and come flying at you.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Dude, I can't wait to do that. Like in Halo Infinite, just fucking skyjack like a ship
I'm
from
excited
somebody.
to actually watch you play Halo Infinite. Actually, I was discussing this with one of my viewers the other day. That the next collab that we do, or the next time you show up in my stream, you play like you're playing like GTA 5, the campaign, and I'm sitting there watching you play it, and I critique everything that you do while you play GTA 5. Like your terrible driving, your terrible shooting skills. I'll just sit there and just roast you as you play GTA 5. How's that sound?
That's what you did when I was playing Halo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, how are we gonna record? Are you like, wait, how are we doing this?
I have no idea.
Because it's me playing the game, right?
Yes, it's you playing the game. I'm gonna assume that you're gonna be streaming the game to Discord, and then I'll screen cap Discord.
It's not gonna look good.
I'm sorry, but have you seen my stream, James? Does my stream look good already?
JD, it's gonna look like when you got raided.
Well, I mean, I got raided. Okay, so what happened today was I got raided by a very friendly person, very cool dude. I've never
He came in there. He said,
him.
"Hey, fuck you."
He raided me. He raided me with like 30 people, and then I guess my bandwidth couldn't handle it, so it went down to like.
I just like to imagine you just.
My stream just destabilized.
You're
like,
law, but you're like in 5 frames a second.
Yeah, it's like me trying to transporting through the freaking going through like the interdimension portal. Just.
It's literally the interdimensional portal.
Yeah. So that happened to my stream. But funny enough, James, even though they were watching, like 20 plus people were watching my stream at like 160p.
Dude, it kept going up and down with the number of people that were like watching. I'm like, are they coming back? Are they going? Are these new people?
It's so weird. No, it's because my internet, James. It's because I just can't handle it. And Twitch is like, what the fuck's happening over here?
I need more power.
He quarantined like my channel on the side. It's like I killed my parallel selves and I'm like, and just get all their power. Yeah, exactly like that. God, it's so good. But yeah, today was a pretty eventful day. Pretty eventful day. All of my dreams came true. I made it to Masters.
Quite literally for me. Yeah, but now all you gotta do, JD, is make it the Filma.
Shut up, James.
Filma ass.
Shut up, James.
It's my favorite one because it's like I'm not getting you in any sort of way. It's just purely me.
It's literally just all you. Oh yeah, what about Filma?
Yeah,
what's Filma? Fill my ass.
Fill my ass. Oh yeah, what about Filma? What's Filma? Fill my ass.
Yeah, I like how there's no reply to that because it would just be like you say fill my ass, the guy's just like what? What are you talking about?
And then you just do this.
Cool. I'm so glad that what you're doing right now, everybody can see perfectly.
You'll animate it. You'll animate. You'll put
I won't.
You put little PNGs of hands going like this.
No,
and you'll
I
draw
won't.
eyebrows raising up as
No,
I go.
I won't.
Hmm?
Okay, fine. I'll put a picture of James right now.
Yeah.
I'll put a picture of James.
Oh, you gonna put up the hot tub picture where I'm in it?
No, I'm just gonna put up a picture of you. I guess you just won't know until you watch the episode, right?
That's a picture of me in the hot tub, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. That's funny. Okay, let's move on to some dangerousness. You ready?
No. Yes.
Do you know what the Tour de France is?
Yes.
You know how it's like a cycling competition, right?
I'm aware of the lady that knocked everyone down with her sign.
Yeah, so about like a week ago, there was a girl who was wearing a bright yellow jacket. She was holding a sign. I guess she just wasn't paying attention to how intrusive she was to the road of where the bikers were.
Was looking away from the bikers.
She was looking away from the bikers,
holding a big
directly
sign,
like
maybe
this
a
giant,
yard
sturdy cardboard sign.
Like I'd say a yard and a half long, probably.
Yeah, and she was like right in there, man. She was in that road. And then the poor guy, man, he like he crashed face first into that sign.
I gotta say this though.
Yeah.
Bikers are fucking stupid.
Bikers are kind of dumb.
I mean this in the sense that there is a video of a guy who stopped and pulled off to the side of the road while a giant fucking army of bikers are basically coming. Yeah. You know, the guys at the front, they're all like diverting, but then a bunch of idiots just decide to keep going straight. They see the car there. He's got his flash. He's got his little fucking hazards on and everything. Like he can't pull out any more than he already is and everything. They just still come straight fucking at him, and they fucking, it's hilarious because they pile onto his fucking car and he just turns on the windshield wiper.
Does he?
Yeah. It's so funny.
That really is funny.
They start immediately like piling and fucking like slamming into his car, fucking flying over it, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
It's so good.
Well, I mean, yes. Cyclists could be pretty toxic at times, but in this case, it's not his fault, right? In this case, it's not his fault.
I mean, yeah, but there has to be a partial blame with the fact that I don't know. I feel like there could have been something done.
There's all blame on her though. There's no way if she was just watching.
I'm putting 90% on her, but I'm going like 10% to the first guy that ran into her. Like,
but
you didn't see her. You didn't try to maybe stop. Could have stopped. Could have yelled at her to move.
If he stopped, then the hundreds of bicyclists behind him will crash into him. And then if he can't move to the side, because have you seen the road?
Small price to pay for salvation.
Have you seen the actual video of it?
I have.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, if he could have just moved out of the way, I'm like, he's literally on this road, like this tiny road, and he's literally jam packed into like this.
I'm not saying he moves out of the way. I'm saying he could have, made it clear to her to move out of the way, like yelled something or just said something in some sort of way.
Maybe he did, but I don't know if she was paying attention. I mean, that lady had like, I'm guessing she had pretty low reaction time, slow reaction time. Either way though, like it was kind of an honest mistake, really.
Right.
If it was like any other cycling competition, if there was just less people there, maybe just one guy, if she accidentally hit like one guy, it's like totally fine. You'd just be like, oh, it's an accident.
Maybe put up like a railing.
She didn't like purposely do it. Well, the problem with putting up railings for the Tour de France, James, is that the course is about the entire length of France.
No, I know, but I'm saying in that beginning part to give them space, or I don't know.
I mean, it's never happened before.
Maybe have the people stand further back.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time.
Here's the thing. I always hear that. Like, this is the first. Sorry, I heard something outside my house.
I was like, is there a ghost haunting James right now?
Oh,
go ahead with your thing though.
I'll do my ghost voice. Ooh, film it.
God damn.
But yeah, I always see this thing in like fucking even like fucking dirt racing videos, like where they got the whole dirt course for like cars or like motorbikes and stuff. They don't have any fucking safety precautions for the people like watching, and they're all just standing at the edge. And almost all the time, they get fucking sideswiped by any vehicle once it goes out of control. And it's like, just stand further back. You don't need to be right there. Clearly, this isn't something you want to be just standing right in front of.
Well, I mean,
Like,
I guess it's just common sense.
These
right?
are maybe common sense, buddy.
It's common sense not to stand in the track of, you know, things that are coming down that track.
Yeah, you'd think so, but then, you know, kind of just shove them all like right up to the fucking
But
edge
then,
of the
you
line
know,
and be like,
Tour de France
hey,
crash happened, so.
hey, hundreds of bikers just fucking ride this road with all these people surrounding
Oh, dude,
you.
I feel bad for that first guy who knocked into the bike, into the side. He fell down like a sack of potatoes. He got dropped by that lady.
And then he got crushed by
And
a
then he
wave.
got ran over by like 50 bikes, and then they dogpiled on him. Like, I saw his like head. Thank God they wear helmets, like mandatory. Thank God they do. Because literally like 3 bikes ran over his head like the second after he fell down.
Thank God.
Yeah. Holy crap, though. You know that lady's like, her life's like done. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
over
her life's
for
probably fucking ruined right now.
Like, she'd have to quit her job at whatever she worked at. She'd have to move out of the country because there are people who like, I see this as just like, it's an accident, but it's a pretty bad accident. Like, you'd have to own up for this, but there are people who are like fully dedicated to hunting this girl down.
Yeah, people are kind of
People will like
of
kill
shit
her
like that.
Yeah, people will
People are
kill
kinda
her for
pieces of
ruining the
shit, like-
bicycling competition.
I mean, people fucking dox like just random people just
Yeah,
because
it's
they like
literally,
say,
it's so foreign to me.
Like, they just have the-
I don't understand that mentality at all. I don't understand it. But I understand that it happens though.
the
and
way
she's
that you're
done,
saying
man.
that makes me feel like that you've done this before.
I don't though.
I don't understand this mentality as you like sharpen a knife like
I don't understand this mentality as I'm
address.
as I'm
You have
doxing
my
your address.
Yeah, you have my address up. You're
As
just
I'm
like,
literally
I
hacking
don't
into your bank
understand.
account right now, James.
I don't understand. Oh, I got a bank story.
It's like that freaking what was it? It's like that Julian Smith at the end of the Julian Smith Malk skit where he's like, no, we're not filming that. It's so dark.
And then we all pull the triggers and kill ourselves. What? No,
What?
we're
No.
not gonna film that. That's so dark.
Why
as
not?
He opens an oven.
Yeah, why not? He's like, I don't know. It's just too dark. Anyway, I gotta call you back. I'm really busy right now.
Opens an oven and puts a dog in it.
No, pops his cat into the oven.
Oh, cat. Sorry.
It's a cat. Yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, bank story.
You were like a brother to me.
Your head is like
Your
a brother
mom-
to me.
Donovan.
Inside voices, please. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad.
My white friends. I don't know why, but that part's like the funniest to me.
Because how soft spoken the dad is just.
You know, because of what follows right after that moment, which is they start screaming at each other immediately.
Oh my God,
Josh,
Zach.
pour me a glass of milk.
A milk. You're not
Why
even
are you
saying
yelling
it.
at me? Yeah, he's like confused. Like, why are you yelling at me?
Yeah.
Just give him the damn milk, Josh.
Okay, say milkshake. Milkshake. Okay, now say milk. Milk.
Are you hearing this right now? Yeah, the dude wants a glass of milk.
He wants a glass of what? Give him the
It's
milk,
just-
Josh.
It's like a
Donovan.
freaking. It's the stupidest skit, but it's
Inside
so
voices.
funny.
Sorry, Dad. White friends.
Like as he's walking away to in the same shot, they start yelling.
He pulls a gun. You're gonna shoot me because I'm gonna shoot myself.
You're gonna shoot me if I shoot myself? That doesn't make any sense.
And they both look at each other and then put the guns to their own head.
Don't
that's
do this, man.
So fun. I wonder if he's still making videos. He's so
I don't
funny.
think he does. No. I
made you
mean,
a
I wish he's in a good spot, man. I don't know if he's ever gonna get exposed or something. I hope he doesn't, because the skits he made were funny, dude.
I made you a pot of Kool-Aid.
Generation defining.
You made me a pot of Kool-Aid.
You
Yeah.
don't make a pot of Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Well,
I
did.
made this for you.
What was that? 3 women hospitalized.
How do you like it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's good. It's good.
Drinks
Just
it.
sitting outside of that pot full of Kool-Aid, just.
Yeah, he drinks it, and he like takes like 20 seconds of like a grimacing on his face, and he's just like, and then he looks down, he's all disappointed. He's like, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, your bank story before we got
You know, in the Wonders a lot.
Yeah.
I have the app for my bank on my phone and everything, so I can always like check my. Fuck off. So I can always check like my banking status and stuff and see if like there's any odd.
Yeah.
Sorry,
James,
there's like a bunch
there's
of
not a ghost in your room. You're not gonna convince
I'm not
me.
joking. My dad just yelled my cat's name from downstairs, so that distracted me, and then I heard a bunch of sirens outside, and so just
You're not
like,
convincing me,
what the
James. Just
fuck
do
is
your
going on?
freaking thing. It's not funny.
JD, yeah, okay. So the banking app and stuff, and I for some reason got locked out of it like 3 months ago.
Get flashbacks to PayPal business.
It really was like that because
You fucker, you better not link my PayPal to your shit. Because if I start getting donations, I'll be like, shit. Now I gotta keep track of what's James' money and what's
for
mine.
one of the racist guys.
Oh fuck, that'd be terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. But I got locked out of it 3 months ago and stuff, and I remember. So good. Oh. Oh, so good. But I got locked out 3 months ago and everything, and I remembered a instance before that where I had the most awkward interaction with like the customer service at the bank.
Yeah.
And I hadn't unlocked my account for 3 months.
Wait, it's been 3 months? I thought, what? James, what the hell, dude? I told you.
I've just been locked out of my mobile account where I haven't been able to check any of like the fees or like anything.
I get
for
that.
3
I get
months.
that. I get that you like to procrastinate a bunch and not do things that you say you're gonna do. But it's not. Is that why it took 3 months?
No, it's just because I was
You just cut off there.
awkward when I call them, and I just don't like reading my info out. I don't info of that kind of stuff.
So you didn't do
especially
it for
because
3
like
months.
I see my dad, so I didn't do it for 3 months because I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to have to do this. And my problem is,
Yeah, that's
is that
procrastination.
I legitimately no. My problem is
don't wanna
that
do
when
this.
I tried to fix this every time before, it would. Here's the thing, with this, it gives you a username and a password. And if you don't remember your username, you can go through steps where you can retrieve it and everything. So I go through the steps, I put in all my info, and it gives me the name. It gives me the username and everything of all those details and stuff.
Yes.
So that username does exist. I have to make that clear because it's the one that it gave to me. I use that exact one.
Yes.
Now when I go to the password because I can't remember it, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I put it in correctly, it just wants to be a bitch about it. I get like all the info and stuff, and I get right up to it.
It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
And it's like, sorry, that username doesn't exist. And I'm like, but I literally cannot change the username that you gave me. It's the one that you put in.
Did you make sure you spelt it correctly?
No. Here's the thing. It puts it in for you. It like throws it in, and I checked it. It's spelled
for you?
correctly. It puts it in for you and everything, and I made sure it's spelled correctly too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still like, this username does not exist. And I'm like, you fucker, you motherfucker. That's not true because I'm using the fucking thing you gave me. And
every time I have one of these conversations with you where you're having like online banking issues or online account issues,
this is different.
It just gives me so many flashbacks to like my parents, my boomer parents who go onto online. They're like, JD, I need you to help me apply to this job because it's like an online position. You apply online. I'm like, okay. And they're like, I can't do it. And I'm like, why can't you? It's literally spelled right there. You can read English.
This is different though. I swear it's different. It is. It's different.
That's exactly what my parents say too every single time.
No, but here's the thing, JD.
Every single time.
JD, here's the thing. It makes you re-put in the info that you put in for the username for the password.
Yeah.
And I put it in. And I always triple fucking check it because I always got to make sure because that fucking PayPal business fucking like messes me up and everything all the time.
Yeah, maybe you
and
should call the customer service and be like, hey, this
is... Hold on, I'm
back in my day. Back in my day.
I'm getting there. I'm so sorry.
No, I mean on my end, Discord auto like caps how loud you can be. So it's just so funny because I see you, I could I could tell that you're freaking. I could tell that you're screaming, but like it peaks the microphone, but it lowers the volume down so far. Yeah, but continue your story. Oh my god.
So I'm getting it. So yeah, I'm putting in all the info, and again, it's like I've done this 100 times and everything, and it's like, okay, you've been locked out of your account, contact customer. So I'm like, god damn it. I call him, and JD, I give him the same info I had to fucking put into like all the info and stuff, and it's like, okay, yeah, it says that you're locked out. And I'm like, no shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whoa, I'm locked out of the account. Oh.
Yeah. And what, they just fix it?
Yeah, you're like, okay, we gotta go through like 80 steps over the phone to help you fix it. I'm like, god damn it. It's like it's the only reason I didn't want to do it is because I didn't want to have to talk to somebody to do it. I just want to be able to fucking like technology. It's what it's supposed to do, and it's like, yeah, but what we made you talk to people still, you fucking idiot.
I guess if it locks you out of your account, then you have to talk to someone, I guess.
Hey, dipshit.
It just doesn't work online.
You want to get back into your banking account? You want to see
maybe
how much
your
money you
username
got?
didn't exist because your account was locked.
What? That's apparently what it turned out to be, and I'm like, god damn it. But it's also like, if that's the case, then tell me it's locked.
Wait, I forgot.
Don't
was it,
say
why
that
did it get locked
exist. Again? I don't know. It just fucking one day it's like, yeah, you're locked down. I'm like, what? And it's like, yeah, just re-put in all your info. I'm like, fuck, I don't remember my password. Because I never remember my password from my bank because it's like, okay, I got to make it the most complicated thing I can.
It gave you a chance to unlock it.
Yeah, it gave me a chance to unlock it and everything. And I put it in, like, I'm trying to do all the info. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do like a new password type thing. It's like, no, you can't do it. I'm like, what? It's like, you can't do that, fucker. It's not how it works. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. And I'm like,
your old password, please. The one that you don't remember?
Like,
that one.
It's like, I'm like, can I just try a new one? It's like, nah.
It's like you click the forgot password button, and it brings you to a screen like, oh, you forgot your password? Type in your old password and you can reset to make a new password. It's like, what the? Fuckers.
No, it's the thing of like, it's the video of the guy being like, do you want better coverage? Better internet all the time? Fuck you. That's what it was to me. It was just like, oh, do you want to put in your password?
Do you
not remember your password?
Cheap,
would you like to put in a new password?
Fast internet?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah, I was just like,
what you're not going to get
What do I do?
Call
so
him. That's it, right? Just call him.
Yeah,
it's not that hard, James.
I don't like talking to people.
I know. I get you don't like talking to people, James, but you're gonna have to.
Katie, I know, but like I already got enough shit.
Hey man, you don't even see their face on the online, man.
Yeah, but I know these people. I know like almost everybody at the bank.
Yeah. Then it's even easier to talk to them, right? Unless they're horrible racists like your coworkers.
I don't think there's actually a single white person working there. But no, wait, there is. That's the lady who helped me set up the account. But anyways, I don't think my bank is racist. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But no, it's just like I always feel so awkward because it's like I know these people, and when I have to call in, I just feel awkward because it's like I know who you are, and like you have to hear me fucking go through his whole like spiel, like it's not working. I need to get in.
Yeah, I can like run through their thoughts. I can think of what they're thinking at that moment. They're like, oh fuck, here comes James, the freaking 40-year-old dude who doesn't know how to use internet stuff. I'm like, all right, let's walk him through. Let's walk him through our step processes online. And
my brother had a pretty funny interaction at the bank as well that he was telling me about.
Oh yeah, what happened?
So for context, his driver ID photo is him going with his hair fucking like spiked up and shit.
What the heck? Okay.
And I guess if like for certain reasons you can make them not like make you retake it, like he was just like.
So why did he do that though? Just
because
it's funny?
Every year he like gets a new every time he gets a new license and stuff.
Yeah.
He's always trying to up the ante of like what he can get away with.
Oh, okay.
And
Just
so I was telling him about, like, if you're a Pastafarian, you can just put a fucking strainer on your head. He's like, that's not a bad one.
if you're a blue man, you could just paint your face blue.
You think they have IDs what do they look like?
The Blue Man Group IDs?
Yeah, what the fuck do those people look like with that makeup on?
Blue.
What do they sound like?
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die.
Do they fuck?
They're auto-tuned.
Do they
Well, if they do, they nut blue. It's hilarious.
It's green.
Yeah, so what about so the bank saw his ID or something? Your brother's ID?
Yeah, so he's very popular there because of having the funny ID and stuff, and he's had a lot of interactions with them. And he was going to get his ID. Not his ID. They had like a banking issue where like his card got stuck in a machine and stuff and he couldn't get back. So they had to go through a whole process. And then the manager like came to like the microphone as they were talking and stuff because they're like at the drive-thru. He's like, oh, I know him. Oh, that's Frank. Oh, hey, Frank. Hi. Yeah, we know. I know him. And like, I'm not doing it justice, but apparently he said it very seductively.
Seductively? You sure that's the right term?
Yeah, that's the right term.
Okay.
I'm not doing it justice, and I'm probably ad-libbing a bit because I can't remember the exact words. But he's like, oh, I know you, I know him and everything. And like, call him by his name and stuff. And apparently my brother's wife thinks him and the bank manager are fucking.
Honey, are you, where'd you meet that bank manager guy at, huh?
The bank?
The bank? How often, you go there regularly, don't you? Yeah.
Are you fucking?
Are you gonna tell me that you put your penis in another man's beehole?
Are you having sex?
Are you cheating on me? The bank manager?
Manager? I'll fucking kill you.
Wait, so his wife
fucking kill.
His wife actually thought.
Yeah, genuinely.
Genuinely?
Genuinely.
Not even like a joke. Like, it sounds like you and the bank manager getting it on.
Genuinely.
That's is your brother like bi then, or is he just completely straight?
I don't know. I've never asked him about it.
Huh. Well, I guess if he was bi, then I guess it would be fine. But if he was completely straight, he'd be like,
Get.
Ha. Gay.
It's whatever you choose.
You ever just drive to the bank with your wife in the shotgun?
I thought you were just gonna be like, you ever drive to the bank? Anyways, let's move on.
Drive to the bank with your wife riding shotgun, and the bank manager just seductively says your name, and you're like, that was weird, but I'm not gay. Yes, you are. You are gay.
You are gay.
I have no idea what the context of that clip is, but it's hilarious.
Now I'm just imagining that clip mixed with the, do you want better internet? Better coverage? All the time? You are gay.
You're gay.
But I'm not gay.
I'm not gay though. Am I?
You
are. You are gay. Just like pure genuine statement, matter of fact. All right, well, James, I wanted to bring this up, but I was watching your podcast, your new episode podcast the other day, and no, it's nothing serious. I was watching it and I was like, God, I can make so many funny comments. I could make so many funny comments about this topic. And then I reached the end of the video and I was just like, fuck it. And then I typed in, it's been like centuries. Just because you comment that shit on my videos too. I'm like, fuck you. I could write something. I could type something funny. I could type up a knee slapper right now. But no, fuck it. I'm gonna go for the low blow.
Nah, Joe. No, dude. Joe wants to fight you.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. All the time.
Well, tell them I'll be in the parking lot at 10, and then I don't show up.
Which parking lot?
Yes.
That's the problem. It's like, which parking lot?
Yes.
Suncoast, got it.
Tell them I'll be in Florida at 10. Tell them to meet me there.
It's such a fucking statement. Just, I'll be in Florida at 10.
Bro, you want to fight, bro? You want to fight?
And
all right, meet me at Florida at 10.
It's 4 hours from now. You're not going to make a flight there. Oh, watch me.
It's 4 hours. You can't fly there in 4 hours right now, dude.
You'd be surprised what I can do.
Have you ever seen the movie Jumper? What if they made that noise every time they teleported? Yeah, teleport. Have you seen that new JonTron video?
I did.
Companies changing logos?
And I agree.
Let's talk about that.
Fucking dumb. I don't like... Some simplistic designs aren't that bad, but I got a problem with most.
What's with that? I actually have not noticed that at all. The only thing I've really heard about it was
I didn't realize
Discord.
Patreon was doing it too.
I only realized Discord. I only thought Discord was the one that did it, and that was it. But it's a lot of companies.
No, yeah, I didn't. I disagree about the whole like his problem with the Adobe stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, if you're using the programs, you know what the
Adobe
names
stuff
are.
was pretty funny. The Adobe stuff was pretty funny, though.
Let's just make it all the same.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was Adobe. I think the original, before they changed it recently, it was different
very
colors.
colorful and stuff. It was.
Yeah.
They were all their own unique colors.
They're
Premiere
all different
Pro
colors,
was
and then
purple,
they updated
Photoshop
it to
was
make it
blue.
more simple. So everything is now like blue,
After
right?
Effects was red and stuff. Yeah, it's all got its own sort of like hue to it, you know.
I
Like, I can
they all look pretty blue to me though, like the same hue.
That's the thing is that, yeah, kind of actually.
I guess if you didn't already use Adobe a bunch, then and like new people went in, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Here's my problem with that though, because I'm looking at it. It's like Premiere Pro is purple, Photoshop is blue, and like all the other stuff have their own like colors to them. So I'm pretty sure he's going off a specific version with that, because I'm looking at it and this is like the current version stuff, like, you know, the audition like animate and stuff like that, that's kind of the same color and some of the other ones are, but it's all not the same.
But
I don't know where he got the all blue one from.
I guess in different areas they are the same color. But anyway, the bit was hilarious though, because he was like,
funny.
He was like, oh fuck, I can't see it, I can't tell the difference between all of them. I'll make it more simple. So he just like he just a blue square for every single thing. And not only that, he starts putting like blue squares in other stuff that isn't Adobe. Yeah. Look at all these options in my computer.
The shave button.
I don't want to read.
Blue square.
Blue. There we go. Now you can't tell anything apart.
It's all the same.
I could tell he was legitimately tilted at the Dunkin' Donuts change.
I have never heard of somebody who loves Dunkin' Donuts more than JonTron being
Me
upset
neither.
by the change.
I thought Dunkin' Donuts is like
understandable.
Shameful.
I don't like it.
I've never been to Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't think I've ever had Dunkin' Donuts.
I've never been to it. I've never had it.
But it's understandable. It's recognizable. I like the previous design where it's Dunkin' Donuts. I
like the new design actually.
And I'll fucking.
The old design was like,
fucking kill you.
So long, and I was like, oh man, Dunkin' Donuts, Jesus. But now it's just Dunkin', and I was like, hell yeah, Dunkin'.
Dunkin' these nuts.
Yeah, Dunkin' these nuts.
Sorry, that's reminding me of Dungeons and Daddies, where Freddie Wong nearly got his character just fucking instantly killed by one of the big bads.
Yeah.
Because he made him say the word goblin, and he's like, goblin on these nuts.
Goblin on these.
And he's just so like staring at the DM, just fucking laughing as everyone's losing their shit, because it's like, this was such a high-strung moment. This is the big bad. This is like the worst of the worst characters.
And the DM's just fuming, like, you're gonna die, clown.
That's literally what he was like. He's like, I'm going to use the most powerful spell where I literally say the word kill and you can do nothing to stop this. And he's like,
I control the flow of this game.
He's like, kill.
Dead.
And Freddie Wong's sitting there like, do it, bitch, do it, fucking hit
Do
me.
it.
I did it. He's just like, I did it.
You know, it's weird because I was at Goblin the other day. What's Goblin? Goblin D's nuts.
No, it was this. He was like, we have a goblin army waiting for me. He's like, goblins? I eat goblins for breakfast. And he's like, goblin on these nuts.
God. I've seen like one clip of like I've seen clips of like streamers getting caught with those things, like those kind of jokes, and like it's some streamer playing like Bloodborne, and then they're just fighting it, and then it's like, oh dude, what are you supposed to be? What are you supposed to be? You supposed to be like a goblin? He's like, no, I'm not a goblin. I'm just a normal dude. And then like a little bit later, the dude in chat's like, goblin these nuts, and he reads it. He's like, and he just starts like screaming like uncontrollably, like ah.
No.
So funny, dude.
My favorite TikToks that I see right now. I'm not a fan of TikToks still, but I see some content that's not that bad.
I've not seen any recently.
It's the ones that use the audio where it's like, you have to save Candace. Candace, who's Candace? And it's just, and then it cuts to a song. It's like, oh, nothing at all. Like building up, like you just fucked up and everything. It's just like the person just being like, yes.
I saw one of I think I saw one of those where it's like the kid and his mom. He's like, the kid is like walking up on his mom, and his father's in the background too, just doing his own thing. And he's like, Mom, I just broke up with Candace. And then she's like, who's Candace? And his father like whips around and is like, Debbie, no. And then it cuts, it like freeze frame starts playing that song.
Oh. That, I'm not gonna lie, that also did happen in Dungeons and Daddies.
Did it? Oh my god.
Yeah, it later on in that same episode, right where it ends.
It's like the entire episode is just filled with that.
It was.
God damn it.
I can't remember if they did the Sugma joke or the Goblin joke again, but like they were talking over like a phone. I'm just gonna say to simplify, because if I try to actually explain it, it's gonna be weird. But they're talking over a phone to one of the characters, and they're like, yeah, you know, and he went to Sugma, and they're like, Sugma, where's Sugma? And then one of the characters like you could see in the background of the phone, one of the characters turned around and just started running. He's like, no, don't say it, don't say it. It's just like, Sugma. And then the episode just ended.
That's some like super mega shit.
Dude, it's such a good podcast. I love it. It's
genuinely Super Mega
like
loves to do that, where they do like some stupid joke, like stupid elementary school joke at the end, and then they scream, cut off the scream, and end the episode immediately.
That's very Brennan Lee Mulligan of them.
Yeah.
So like we do make
Ryan stop. Then it just cuts the episode off. Boom, done. Benito. Back to companies changing logos though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm okay with it because I don't go to like 90% of those places.
Right. But also it's like I just like seeing good art.
And you're saying the new designs aren't good? Aren't good art, man? Have you taken a look at the mirror, James? Because I do every day. Do you see ourselves right now? Oh, James, you're looking like a goblin right now.
Fuck you, say to me?
Goblin these nuts?
No!
No! It's so stupid. We need to make a skit like that when we film the in-person Power Hour, where it's like we bring in like Noah or something, and then like you guys are like in the foreground, and I'm like standing like 50 feet back on the street, and then, like, and you'll be like, yeah, I was having a really great time until I lost my tickets to SockCon. He's like, SockCon? And then you see me like turn around in the distance and start like sprinting down the road.
Yeah, just like immediately just like. It's just a little dot.
Little dot like freaking Cloudy with a Chance and Meatballs police officer sprinting down the road.
He'll just be like,
no, stop.
Just like slowly
my chat almost got me with one of those sons of bitches too.
What they do?
I think it was like Elizabeth or something like that. They were trying to get me when I was just focused on RTAing. I could tell too. I could tell it was it from a distance, but I was like, they wouldn't do that to me, right?
Have you played as
They
the
wouldn't do
hero
that to me,
Elizabeth?
right? They wouldn't do that to me, right?
They would. They're animals.
They're animals. They're all animals.
I cannot express how much I say that one phrase. It's a quote to fucking Gary Oldman in the Planet of the Apes movie, where he's like referring to the apes. He's like, "They're animals." I just say it all the time at work because it's like any scenario.
Because
it's like
it fits them at work.
they're animals.
You're getting freaking clapped by the enemy team in Halo. They're animals.
They're animals. Oh, and I saw a picture of the shit pen
Of what?
that I told you about. The shit pen.
Oh, right. I
saw
forgot
a
that you
picture
weren't
of
actually
what
in
it looked
person
like.
for that. You just got told
No,
the story.
they're like, Jim, you were there when we did it. I'm like, no, I wasn't. And if I was, I'm clearly not paying attention. I can't express enough how like I purposely tune out the dumb shit they do so I can stay safe when they get in trouble. I'm not gonna go down for their shit.
You know, one of these days, I'm gonna like call you up to do the podcast.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna come to your work, and I was gonna be like, no, don't.
No, absolutely not. I'm gonna call you up to the podcast. You'll come in, you'll hop into the call, and then you'll turn on your webcam, and you'll just like red face veins popping all over your head, and you're just like, JD, I did it. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. And like you actually go insane.
I did it, JD. I did it.
You do that freaking.
I did it. You didn't think I could do it, did you?
Shaking in your insanity.
You didn't
I
think
did
I
it.
could do it.
I did it.
Did you? I did it. I did.
God damn.
My entire chair was shaking because I was like rocking my feet. I was like,
Yeah.
I did it. I did it.
Damn.
And I did it my way.
I like how he changed the
Why did that make
Dunkin'.
me yawn?
JonTron changed the dunking logo to just the apostrophe. That was a good change. I like that.
I really liked him interacting with people in public.
So, do you know what they sell here?
Oh, they sold coffee and donuts. Coffee. They sell coffee. They sell coffee.
Sir, you know what they sell here in this establishment? Coffee.
Yeah, they sell Sugma. What's Sugma? Oh,
How am I supposed to tell they sell coffee here?
nothing at all.
God damn it.
I have mixed feelings about Tron. I gotta be honest about that.
Why? What happened?
You know, very light races.
Is JonTron racist?
He likes quoting statistics. I'll
Ah.
say that much.
Hmm.
And he's a big fan of a certain word.
Well, luckily I'm not too big a fan of JonTron's personality. I'm not too attached
Right.
to it. I just like his content.
Content.
The jokes that he
Right.
makes are funny. If he's
I
that
love
terrible
Ryan
of a
Haywood's
person, then I
content.
don't feel too badly about that.
I love Ryan Haywood's content.
Ugh.
I thought I saw him in public today, if I'm being honest.
Oh my! If you actually saw it, you're like,
Dude,
oh my
I
god!
was-
If you saw
I was
your jaded
listening-
childhood idol as in your person, and he's all fucked up, it'd be like
My
freaking
jaded
Last Jedi
child-
all over again.
My jaded childhood idol who I found out was a pedophile.
Oh, really jaded.
I was sitting there in silence because I was like, I don't know if it is him or not. And like I'm sitting there in silence, just staring, waiting for this guy to turn around. He had the
Please
same
no.
build.
Please
he had
no.
he had on the fucking type of hat and everything from the back, like the side of his face kind of had that same shape. And I'm like, I can't exactly see him, but I swear to God, that looks just like him. And then he turned on like, oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
There's Ryan
fuck.
Hardwood. Sorry, that was a terrible joke, James. You should not be laughing at that.
It's Ryan Weedwood.
Just like somebody who has a really similar sounding name, but it's just not the same.
It's Ryan Haywood, but it's H-E-Y.
I can't tell you how many times I've gotten people to laugh telling stupid jokes like that. Like they make no sense. They come out of nowhere, but somehow people laugh at it. So dumb.
Speaking of dumb,
Yeah.
have you seen the leaks of Spider-Man's new costumes for his movie?
Oh, you mean the I think I did see some. Was it the black and gold one? The black and gold one?
The black and gold one, then the red, black, and gold one, and then the magic tech, as it's referred to.
Magic
suit.
tech.
It's his suit.
I don't think I remember. I remember seeing a suit like that. I just can't quite recall what it looked like.
Here, I can really quickly pull the pictures. Just
Yeah,
show
sure.
You.
Just send me some pictures while you're talking about that.
The Pixith.
I know that you're a huge fan of the new Spider-Man, James. So,
I want Pixith of Spider-Man.
I mean, everybody loves it, so they must be doing something right?
You would think so.
Why, I know so, James.
And I'm not a fan of the fact that one of the Doctor Strange figures shows him in like super casual clothing, and I'm like, if they made this into a figure, I know. He looks
The
like
ultimate
just a fucking,
superhero.
dude. He just looks like a dude in a fucking cape. He doesn't even look like a fucking superhero or any shit. Like, just in a moment, it will just. He's just wearing a fucking jacket.
You can tell it's
jeans,
dark.
and
You
boots.
can tell it's Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but it's like it's just a fucking jacket, shoes, and jeans.
It's
like
Doctor Strange
there's
casual
nothing-
mode, you know.
casual king.
He's got the cape and he's got the facial hair and the regular hairdo.
Okay, so those are the suits that have been leaked. And I gotta say, the black and gold suit, if it was just black and gold all by itself, I wouldn't mind. But the fact that the gloves have red on them in certain places just looks horrible.
Does it? Am I supposed to be seeing something right now?
It's like on the last percent.
Oh,
There we go.
I see.
It's just like it's so weirdly placed, and it just doesn't look right with the rest of the It's just something. It just looks wrong with
That
the way
first
that
one,
does.
the red, black, and gold. It's okay. I think
It's
looks
okay,
alright.
but it's also like, why?
That
Why not
black
just
one.
make it?
I guess they just didn't want to make it the black suit Spider-Man, so they put red in it.
And
I don't really
then
care
the
that much.
Final
about
one.
it looks fine.
Final
to me.
one, the magic
Looks fine to me.
tech.
Actually, that shit looks way better than the amazing Spider-Man trash suit.
Amazing.
So yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, that suit is probably
The
the worst
amazing
suit.
Spider-Man.
But these suits are pretty good.
Wait, which one? The first one or the second one?
Both.
Amazing Spider-Man, I mean.
Yeah, both. I was trying to get a reaction. I was trying to get a reaction out of James, and it succeeded. I honestly have no idea what they look like. I forgot what they looked like.
This interview's over.
We're done here.
It's just, the red, black, and gold one, I wish it was just red and gold because of the fucking comic book Iron Spider suit, and they're fucking stealing all the accents and stuff and the hand thing from it. But then it's like,
No, it's an original design.
We got you again. We got you again.
One that's original from
We
the
said-
comics.
Oh man, we said the Iron Spider suit was in Infinity War, and then we gave you that real fucking shitty looking one.
I look
We
fine.
got you though.
Look fine to me. I mean, I don't think I ever.
JD. Gonna lose it.
I don't think I did it, JD. I did it.
I did it. I just hold Kevin Feige's head. I did it. I did it.
I mean, I've never heard of anyone complaining about the Iron Spider suit in Infinity War. So
Really? It's fucking
yeah,
horrible.
I've never heard of anyone saying
So
it's bad.
I don't like that it's CG. Firstly, I hate
think
the
it's
fact
great.
that I hate that they do see. Fuck
I
you.
could
I
tell
know
that
what you're doing. I know what
it's
you're
the
doing.
Iron Spider suit.
I know.
It looks just fine to me. CG was actually pretty impressive.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It ain't
Are
gonna
you
work.
falling for it? Are you
It
falling
ain't
for
gonna
it?
work. It
Oh,
ain't
it's
gonna work.
working. You know it's
No, it
working.
No, it ain't. I much more prefer the practical suit that they used as the stunt suit for the Civil War movie.
Yeah.
Because in it was like a good mixture of Amazing Spider-Man second suit and the Tobey Maguire suit, and like its own uniqueness as well with like certain stuff. And it looked amazing. It was so good looking and stuff. And then it's like me and Joe had a conversation during the podcast today where we were like discussing, and he gave his theory, and I'm like, that actually makes sense for why.
Yeah.
It's that because it's real, it doesn't look proper next to all the other characters because they all have CGI suits. Like
Right.
Iron Man, War Machine, they have CGI suits. They CGI'd
I guess
over
it's
Black
like, it's like
Panther's suit
something,
as well.
if you put something real in a room full of CGI, you can tell that it's all CGI.
It's why Black Widow looks so out of place in that movie because she's
Yeah,
the
sort
only
of.
real person on that team. Everybody else literally is
It's like
CGI.
everybody else is a completely CGI model. She's the only one standing there in a green screen.
That's not a joke though, because that's the truth. They CG. The only part of the Iron Man and War Machine costumes that they made physically were the chest plate and part of the helmet, not the face part, just the everything else in it. And then it's like they made the full Black Panther suit, and it's such a good suit. It's like my favorite suit, and they showed it a little bit in the Black Panther movie, and they're like, okay, now let's give him a shitty suit that's CG.
All right, put it on the back burner.
They're
Our
like,
budget just
okay,
ran out.
This really good suit that we already paid for and have a good, like, you know, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Let's do a CG one now.
Great. Nice. It's like they finish up with the suit, and the guy's like, I put so much effort into making this suit look
That's
good.
the thing, though.
That's
exactly
I think
what
it's
it
like
is.
perfect. I think it looks perfect. And then the director's like, oh yeah, that's actually really good. Great. Now we have a
over his
base
fucking knee.
we have a base model for the CG model now. Great. Now just copy this over to the
What?
What? You're not using the suit? No, we're using the suit. We're using the
I'm
suit.
sorry. It's been a long day. I must have misheard you when I heard you say you
No,
were
no
using the
problem,
suit.
Frank. No problem, Frank. It's just that, you know, we're already over
I
budget.
don't know. No, I don't
We're
know.
already
actually.
over budget.
I don't know. How about you explain to me? I don't know.
You're fired.
I'm gonna fucking kill you and your family. You hear me? I'm gonna fucking find you. I'm gonna kill.
He comes home. He streams on Twitch as a hobby, and he's like, "I did it. I fucking did it."
I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
fucking-
You told me to do it, and I did it.
Can't believe me,
So
man.
funny, dude.
Would believe me that I did it. I did it.
So yeah, they
Yeah. Yeah. It's so. The stunt suit's so good, and the thing is that the studio that made it and the Black Panther suit also made the Batman suit and the Superman suit and the Wonder Woman suit, and most of the suits for DC and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're
And
just
they've
a
made a
superhero
ton-
suit company, man.
They are. They've been doing it since
Professional
I think
superhero making.
they made the Catwoman suit for the Batman and like Penguin movie from like super long ago and stuff. They made the Catwoman and Batman suit for that, and then like their next most popular thing was the fact that they made the Daredevil suit for Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Which, by the way, after following them, like the studio and like learning more about them, the fucking
You just cut off.
production nightmare that suit was for that studio. Holy shit! My God.
Yeah, you're right, James.
You hear me?
Yeah, it was just lagging for a bit.
Okay. What I was saying is that it was like the production nightmare behind that suit for that studio is so fucking like awe-drawing because it's like they had to go through 80 different versions of the helmet after making it because the studio kept saying, oh, actually, we don't want it like that. We want it more, making it look more like it's kind of had a skin color in it. Like,
That
not
doesn't
as
look
skin-
quite right. Are you able to
Yeah, no,
like,
they
tone
kept
down
going
the
back
horns a
and
bit?
like, oh, you know what? Maybe we're gonna do the suit black instead of red. And it's like, oh, okay, so we gotta completely redo the helmet. It's like, yeah, and it's like with the suit itself, it's like it's gotta be skin tight, but it's also gotta be leather. And it's like you can't do that.
That
That's
doesn't
not how-
quite work like that.
He literally cannot move in it if that's how it is. And it's like
The guy who finished
like poking through it.
the director who like the leader of the
madman.
team, right when he finishes the Daredevil suit, he walks home, turns on his stream like, I fucking did it.
Oh my god, dude. The guy who's like in charge of that whole studio, he's so sweet and kind. He doesn't badmouth anyone no matter how much they give him shit. He's so kind. JD?
Yeah.
Oh, I was worried I cut out again. It got so quiet. I'm like, oh,
No, you're fine. You're fine.
They made the Loki and Thor helmet and stuff. And they made the suits for Tron. And like I said, the other stuff. They also did the practical Thanos for the first Avengers movie, where he shows up at the end credit scene. He does a whole like turn smile. They
guess
did
I'll
like
do
all
it
that.
myself.
Fine, I'll just do it myself. I'm just the messenger. I gotta break your neck now.
Listen, I really don't want to do this, but
I
like,
literally have the line for that pulled up. It's, I have to break your neck. It's just the way it is. I'm just the messenger. I'm not the bad guy. And it's like, this is
like
so
Thanos
like,
saying that he's the
holy
messenger.
shit. He's like, I'm just the messenger. Look, I don't want this to happen. This is how it's got. I gotta break your neck. And it's like, who the fuck is this New York and Thanos? I'm sorry about this.
It's nothing personal. I really like you as a person, actually, and I wish this didn't come to this be, but
I just gotta break your neck now.
I have to break your neck now.
Excuse me, just give me a second.
Thanos goes home. He sits down, turns on his stream, and he's like, I fucking did it. I did it. What did it cost? Somebody's broken neck.
Look, I'm not the bad guy. I'm just the messenger.
What if I know the Loki show is like, it's
so good. Dude.
It's happening right now, right?
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's like
it's
the very
so much better
first
than
scene.
like all stuff.
The very first, it's like the entire first episode is it's just like the scene of where he gets strangled by Thanos, but it's just slowed down so much that it fits like the entire episode. Just him getting strangled the entire episode.
It's like cartoony strangling where it's like wringing out the neck.
Yeah, like freaking The Simpsons when he's like strangling Bart. His neck is like crumpled.
You probably could. Like,
yeah. Loki's like flailing around. His tongue is like out flailing too. Shit.
He does watch himself get strangled to death though.
Oh, does he?
In the first episode, yeah.
That's funny.
Like the TVA people capture him like, okay, you're a loser. It's literally Owen Wilson like, you're a fucking loser. You're a professional loser.
Oh, look at that guy. He got his neck broken.
It's like, check out this television. It's like, oh, it's me getting my neck fucking snapped by Thanos. oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, so good.
Not good. Not good.
I think this episode's gone on for long enough now, James.
I have more to complain about, JD.
Well, okay, let me hear it.
I'm inside your house, and I'm gonna kill you.
If you guys enjoyed,
leave a like. Just like covered in blood.
Subscribe. We do this every Sunday.
My podcast now.
This podcast every Sunday.
Stories of me.
We have never missed one.
My Twitch channel now at 360p.
If you want to catch me live, head to twitch.tv/gizmoworks.
If you want to catch me live, head to twitch.tv.
Thank you, and say goodbye, James.
I'm not the French guy.